ABC Kinderteach presents Brainstorm, written by Rebecca Gardine Levington, illustrated by Katie Cronreif. Teacher says it's time to write. Ugh, I clench, or hold tightly, my pencil tight. It looks like she is having problems trying to think of what to write. It looks like her friend is writing already, but she has a blank page. And he is writing, and she is writing. So everybody seems to be doing okay except for her. I peek outside. It's gloomy, or not sunny, gray, cloudy, like my brain today. So she looks outside thinking, I just can't think of anything. Even my brain feels kind of cloudy today. I think and think, but nothing's there. I slump, which means bend over like you are tired. I sulk, which means you feel kind of grouchy. I sigh, breathe out loudly. I stare. But then what? She doesn't seem to have any ideas. Maybe she has an idea now. Maybe. Kerplink. I feel a drop, one tiny thought. So she has one idea, not a lot, but just one. Then more. Plip plop. So she's starting to have ideas. Frisbee, key, ant. I wonder what she's going to write about. Words and pictures pitter pat. Drip, then drizzle. Come down, but not hard. Plunk, plonk, splat. So she's thinking of things like whistle and pencils and bumblebees and the word silly, boo. So she's starting to get some ideas. An easy breeze becomes a blast of funny phrases flying past. And phrases are several words, but not really whole sentences. Whoa, I laugh as nouns swirl around, and a noun is names, places, and things, even ideas. An adverb knocks me to the ground. Words like quickly, very, and quietly. So, some of the funny phrases she's thinking is leaping lizards, sheep should shower in a shed, bye-bye butterfly, salty strawberry salsa, prickly pine cones, bicycle cat, leaf, bubble, circus, jokingly, which is an adverb. Gusts of adjectives blow by. Adjectives are words that describe, like tall and hungry. Verb clouds swell and multiply. And verbs are words like run and jump, and even the word was. Create, whistle, sneeze, shout, draw. Wander, or maybe even gander. Dance, ask, stinky, quiet, gleaming, energetic, fantastic, wet, silly, fuzzy, floppy, brave. Whoosh, a happy memory gushes, rushes over me. So she's starting to think of words, and she's starting to think of things that happened to her, like maybe sledding with her friends. So she's starting to get ideas for her story. Topics: toss my clothes and hairs, things to write about, topics. Titles twirl me everywhere. Titles are like the names of things. Questions spill down from the sky. How and when and where and why. Undercover teddy bear, the dolphin who couldn't tango or dance. Thanksgiving on the moon, hippos who hop. How, when, where, why. So she's thinking of all sorts of things to write about and things to write about and titles for her story. Lots of things are coming to her head now. Pow, a sharp and sudden flash. Boom, a grumble, rumble, crash. Huge ideas flowing fast. I smile and spread my arms at last. So all of a sudden she has lots of ideas, and she feels really good about that because she can write her story now. I dance in puddles, splish, splash, stomp. My boots get mucky, squash, splosh, whomp. So she says magic, music, farmer, secret, spooky, yay! Adventure, boo, all sorts of things. I pounce, quickly jump on, and play, embrace, happily like it, the storm as sentences begin to form. So she's happy because everything's kind of coming together in her head and she can write. Once upon a time, 2 ducks and a pony became friends. The clown left the circus to become a doctor. So the robot flew to Mexico, but suddenly she had an idea. It was never supposed to end this way. She couldn't wait for her first trip to Venus. Beginnings, middles, endings fall. I try my best to catch them all. So she has all these ideas, so she's trying to write them as fast as her mind can think of them. I'm sopping wet, which means dripping wet, with wacky thoughts, like crazy thoughts, of characters, people in the story, and twisty plots, what happens in the story, of images, pictures or drawings or things that you see in your head, and bits of dreams, of settings, time or when and place where a story happens, scenes, different parts of the story, and quirky themes, what the story is supposed to mean. I tip my head and drink them in, and stories soak my clothes and skin. And then, so all of these things are just flowing through her brain really quickly. It stops, it's over, done. The clouds float off, and out comes sun. So she's like, yes, I have the pieces of my story that I want to write down. I look around and only see a flood of possibility, which means many different stories to tell. A rainbow fills the sky with light. My mind is clear, so now what? So now, oh, I bet she's going to write, maybe? I write. Yes, we were right. Cloudy with a chance of ideas. Inspire a downpour of creativity with these writing prompts. You have magically turned into your favorite animal. What are you? What do you do for fun? Or, if kids ruled the world? Or, what does home feel like?